Imagine a situation where Mr. John, one of our long-standing members, receives a letter in the post asking him to come in to update his information because of compliance changes. He now sits confused, concerned, worried, asking himself, but everyone knows me at the credit union. What is even compliance? Is this credit union even mine anymore? This has been the cry of many of our members as we are faced with stricter anti-money laundering requirements and other regulatory changes. As regulatory demands grow, we have a responsibility to comply, but we also have a responsibility to connect. I am Kelly Williams, and I am a proud member and employee of Antilles Employees Credit Union in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. And I strongly believe that this is a challenge that we are on our way to overcome. As credit unions are faced with growing regulatory demands and mandatory changes such as risk and reporting, cybersecurity and data protection, and anti-money laundering requirements, we must comply to these changes in order to maintain our financial integrity. But this puts us at risk of becoming distant and creating a disconnect between us and the community. We must remember one of our core principles, concern for community. So how do we remain deeply connected to our communities and uphold this core principle? I use 3 C's: clarity, compassion, and our presence in the community. No member wants to hear legal and unfamiliar words and jargons. In order to impact the community, we must use concise and simple language, attractive posters with clear points, updating our members via WhatsApp and emails for our more tech-savvy members, and not forgetting community meetings, where questions and concerns can be answered. Outreach programs such as seminars and trainings to make it less intimidating to those around us. Because trust is made easy when we understand. My second point is compassion or care. We must approach our members with empathy and support rather than an interrogation-style approach to gathering updated information. This can only come about by training our frontline staff, not only about policies and updated regulations, but on how to be empathetic and how to be kind. We can also implement community ambassadors who would be trained in helping the elderly with digital changes, having that one-on-one conversation with small businesses, community groups, and schools in order to guide them and let them know of these emerging changes. Finally, we can remain deeply connected to our community by our presence in the community. With the emergence of digitalization, we must remember the importance of our physical presence. Online systems has brought about new regulations in enabling monitoring, but we would seek to remain visible within our community. We can make our appearances at pop-up shops, set up booths in sporting events, schools, churching activities, and other community engaging events. We have a responsibility to meet our members even before they approach us with their concerns and with their fears. Our strength and our foundation as a credit union movement has not only been in complying with rules and regulations, but in relationship and community. Whilst we cannot resist regulatory and mandatory changes, we can surely relay the information with clarity, compassion, and maintain our presence within the community. We will remain deeply connected to our community and maintain one of our core principles, which is not a concern for compliance, it is not a concern for policy, but a concern for community.